Hi, I'm Katie Ziskind. I'm the owner of Wisdom Within Counseling and Coaching. One of our specialties here is premarital counseling. You can book your free phone consultation at wisdomwithinct.com. That's wisdomwithinct.com. In this video, we're going to talk about premarital counseling and some reasons why you might benefit from it. So premarital counseling can be a great resource for you even if you are not struggling with intense conflict. A lot of times we have childhood trauma, fears of abandonment, fears of rejection, fears of not being good enough, fears of being inadequate that can actually play a role in your current relationship. Even if things feel really good and playful and super secure right now, together in your journey of life, you're going to have different stressors that develop. So it's better to start in counseling sooner than later. You can build communication strategies, you can learn different tools and techniques to remain present and focused on each other emotionally, and you can start to talk about issues that are arising before they develop into resentment. Because a lot of times couples get into counseling way too late after years of resentment has built up, and that is really hard to fix when people are stuck in a negative mindset, when there's anger, when there's resentment, when there's a ton of built up, snowballed conflicts that haven't gone well. So if you're having a couple little tidbits of conflicts now, it's better to get in counseling before you get married. Because even the wedding planning process, as exciting as it is to get engaged, as wonderful and joyous as it is to get married, that process can be stressful. You may be managing different feelings about that your in-laws may have about your upcoming marriage, or, financial issues as you start to bring your two independent lives together and build a life, a sense of unity and meaningful connection together. There may be things you want to talk about. How do you save for retirement? Do you want to get a dog, or do you want to have children? What does it look like to go on vacation together? How do you deal with even the day-to-day life of living together? Who does the laundry? Who cooks? Who cleans up? What do your bedtime rituals look like together? And how do you prioritize your sex and intimacy when you're now living together and, dealing with those stressors of life? What does it look like to make a big purchase together? Do you want to buy, a new grill or a new couch, or spend that money investing for your retirement? All of these are important things to talk about, and they can be topics of conflict. As well, you may be looking at premarital counseling after you have been in a marriage and been divorced before. So you may have trauma that either you or your now partner carry just subconsciously into this relationship. Let's say your now partner, this really great person that you found in your life that you want to get married to, was cheated on in a past relationship. You didn't cheat on them, but their ex did. And so your partner now has fears that you might cheat on them, or insecurities, and maybe asks to look at your phone, or has these fears of inadequacy and fears of abandonment that they bring into this current relationship with you that are unrelated to you, but because they were cheated on and that was such a big betrayal for them, they might need a safe place to process, and that can be part of your premarital counseling journey and experience. As well, you may have different childhood traumas, unrelated to this relationship, that may come up for you. Maybe you had a parent who was a substance user, an alcoholic, or really was not emotionally present for you. Your parent may have just come home on the weekends, did something fun with you, bought you gifts, and then left. So you didn't have a parent in your life that was emotionally present. So one thing that you might want to talk about is your value for having a child with your now partner, and them being emotionally present, and them being in, your child to be's life, and what that looks like, and these values that you never had growing up, and these needs you never had met growing up, and how important those are for you when you have a child with your now partner, the person that you found that brings you a lot of joy, and talking about parenting and, different parenting values. So premarital counseling can set you up for success. We can teach you how to build an emotionally secure foundation, help you prioritize your sex and intimacy, have a safe place to talk about building a playful, loving, connecting sex life. And we don't really have a safe place to talk about sex. You can't talk about sex with your in-laws or your friends, and you definitely shouldn't, because that can actually make your relationship more weak and more penetrable. We talk about the couple bubble. So in counseling, you'll learn about the couple bubble. Every couple has a bubble around them. So you and your partner have a couple bubble, and your couple bubble can be strong, like cement, and really feel secure in your partnership. And we can teach you techniques to build up a strong couple bubble. Or your couple bubble can be weak, and anything, like a small little thing, can break your couple bubble and pop that bubble. And that means you really need specific skills and techniques to feel more close and strong. So talking about the couple bubble, is a big thing in couples counseling. And we can help you build a healthy, loving marriage and set you up for success, and talk about elements of trust, commitment, and meaningful connection in counseling together. So if you're looking for premarital counseling, our team would love to support you in building the relationship of your dreams. You can book your free phone consultation at wisdomwithinct.com. That's wisdomwithinct.com. You can also send us a text or give us a call, 860-451-9364. That's 860-451-9364. But the best way is through our website. I'm Katie Ziskind. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist in multiple states. I own Wisdom Within Counseling. I'm a sex therapy informed certified professional. I'm a Gottman Level 2 marriage therapist. I am emotionally focused therapy trained, so I have tons of certifications and extra trainings to work with couples, and I specialize in marriage counseling. So I would love to help you build a relationship that supports you on an emotional level, a physical level, and a cognitive level. You can book your free phone consult at wisdomwithinct.com.